Hello peeps and welcome back to the Age of Engineering. Well, I said I was going to do some work off camera, and I did a lot of work off camera. It was all busy work, but I think it's worth it. We have progressed. No longer shall we work out in the cold and out in the rain. Nope, we have a factory to work in. This took longer than I want to admit. But everything is now inside. I tore down my smeltery, since I'm not using it anymore. I tore down all of the B stuff over here, since I'm not using that in this dimension anymore. I turned my testificates free. They are free to roam in here now. One of them is living down here, for whatever reason. I went ahead and smoothed everything out. Move these over here. I might still do something with these. The rain sensor, I actually have to have a hole in my roof so that it can see the rain. So I might change that a little bit. And I went ahead and cleaned up all the machines that are out here because I'm not really using them right now anyway. I will find homes for them very shortly. But this episode, I want to get started on something because I've got something that I'm going to need to let run for a long time in order to make it worthwhile. Oh, I've got plenty of that now. And I got plenty of that, which is going to come in handy in a little bit here, I think. But what I need to do this episode is I need to get started on some Gregtec. Tech Reborn. So, away we go. I'm actually going to use the crafting terminal down here because I like the interface better. Alright, so we need to get the industrial electrolyzer going. The reason why is because if we look at the uses for it, on this page here, bauxite. Bauxite dust, 12 of them, run for 100 seconds through an industrial electrolyzer, gives you 2 small piles of titanium dust. 4 of these is required to make a piece of titanium dust. So I need 200 seconds for every titanium. We're going to need quite a few of these, I think. It also requires these empty cells, which I'm going to have to empty out in the process. Because it gives us the hydrogen and compressed air, and you actually have to drain these. It also gives you aluminum, so aluminum is not going to be a problem for me ever again after this. But we need to get going on it. You can also bring tungsten down to wolframium, rubies down to chrome. Although, honestly, I don't see a reason to do rubies down into chrome because you can just put titanium through the molecular transformer to get your chrome. I mean, if you've got plenty of rubies, which I do, might be worth it. But, yeah. We'll see. Anyway, these also use 100 EU per tick. This uses 128. Now, in testing, I found that I could actually plug the industrial electrolyzer into any voltage, and it wouldn't complain. Now, I didn't have it running under power. So, I'm going to hook one up to an MV line and see how we do. Let's see. How am I going to do that, though? Because I'm going to have a bunch of them hooked up to an NV line. I don't know if it's going to be able to... Well, we'll find out. We'll figure it out. Alright. So, let's get started with this. First thing we're going to need to do is we're going to need to make the industrial electrolyzers. The industrial electrolyzers are 4 refined iron ingots, 3 extractors, and 2 advanced circuits. So, first thing we're going to need is some refined iron. In here, I have been making shit tons of steel. I automated this a little bit. Do I have another electric crucible, I wonder? I do. Let's see, we're going to need a network card. Not that type of network card, that type. To get you. We're also going to want an octatic capacitor. Not, yeah, an octa-core, rather, not an octatic. So we need 8 of these. We need 8 of these. To get 4 of these. I was gonna say, I know I have a shit ton of dandelions. Don't tell me I don't. Two of those. One of those. Alright. Let's set the solidifier's input. Actually, we don't need to set the solidifier's input, do we? Okay, just making sure that my augment was taken out. Crucible. Network card, octa-core. You are allowed to output to that side. You are going to give me a steel block to melt down to solidify. Let's make another octa-core. That thing's taking way too long. Yoink, there we go. Block of refined iron. Alright. That gives us the refined iron we need to start. We're going to need... Let's see here. Industrial electrolyzer. We need 3 of these extractors. Each one requires a basic machine casing, an electronic circuit, and tree taps. So we'll need 12 tree taps total. And I love this will automatically switch it out. If it doesn't have the type of wood, this or dictionaries. The other one you had to be very specific with your recipe. This one you don't. Okay, I need these advanced circuits. Just go ahead and make a shit ton of them. I'm going to need them. Well, by shit ton, I guess I mean 8. Wait, am I out of palace? Okay, I'm not out of palace. I have some. Probably want to make more, but we're also going to need some just basic electronic circuits. Make a bunch of them too. To get 3 extractors. To get 1 industrial electrolyzer. Awesome. Alright. The next part requires me to be wearing my my nuclear gear. So I'm going to be handling plutonium. I am out of uranium. That's awesome. I'm nowhere near running low on nuclear fuel, but I'm out of uranium. Let's go ahead and pull this out. And we'll pop that in. And I need another drawer. Oh, I'm out of oak wood. That's beautiful. I have jungle wood, so I can make jungle wood planks. I can use those to make jungle wood drawers. It'll look a little weird, but yeah, not the end of the world. You are allowed to insert on brown. Because that'll pull the iron dust that I need to get out of there. And it's also going to produce more plutonium for me, which is awesome. I'm going to need some iron blocks. Stack of them. And weights. Okay, it shouldn't take that long to make iron blocks. It really shouldn't take that long to make iron blocks. But it did. Huh. Wonder why. Oh well. Run those through the block cutting machine. We'll give this some overclockers to get on with it. And then I'm going to need to put those through the compressor. Do I have more overclockers? I feel like I should have more overclockers than this. Oh well. Go ahead and get these started. And while I'm at it, I need to get a bunch of vibrant going, don't I? So I'm going to need my alloy smelter. The alloy smelter, for right now, I think I'm going to put into this room. I'll just kind of pop it in the middle here. Oh, that's right. I'm not wearing my jetpack. I have to climb out the pleb way. There we go. Alright, and you need to be configured to pull from the top and push to the back. We have a chest and a storage crate. Oh shit. Well, there's a bunch of coal coke if I ever need it. Put the chest up there. And I need some energetic. Say 4 stacks of that. And I need 16 stacks of ender pearls. There we go. That's going to start producing vibrant for us. Now, reason why I'm doing that, of course, is that I'm going to build a second one of these. We're going to put up a second turbine, which I'm going to put up back here, I think. And that is going to run our electrolyzer. It'll probably eventually run all of our IC2 machines, but for right now I'm just going to keep it running on the nuclear reactors. You turn back on. You, I don't know if you're getting power anymore. Oh no, you are. Just nowhere near enough. Okay, whatever. It's fine. I'm not worried about it. Alright. We're going to build another one of these. So, let's pull up. Advanced generators. We need the gas turbine controller, which means we need the control circuit, which means we need one of these refined circuit boards. So, those circuits. For the moment, I'm going to put my regular gear on. I have not cleaned up down here yet. So, it's one of you, one of you, one of you. I need some redstone. And some pure Certus. That'll get me one of you. To make one of you. Oh, wait. Now to make one of you. I already have refined circuit board in there. Huh. Oh well. That gets me you. That's what I need. We're going to need a medium voltage emitter, which takes an LV transformer and a power I/O. I'm pretty sure I already have an LV transformer, so I just need the power I/O. Yep, there's a medium voltage emitter. We are going to need... I'll probably eventually want to put an extreme voltage emitter on there. We're going to need a fluid intake. We're going to want a fuel air mixer. So we'll need one of these pressure valves. We're going to want the gas mix compressor, so we're going to need 2 more pressure valves to be upgraded to advanced. Then we're going to need turbines. Lots of them. Which is why I'm making the Vibrant. It's also why I'm making the dense steel plates, because I need to make RTG pellets. I'm pretty sure I already have 1 RTG pellet in my ME system somewhere, but I'm going to need more. Lots more. And we're going to fully overclock this thing. By fully overclock, I mean balls to the walls. And we're also going to manually feed it plates instead of making it work so hard, because this is slowing us down. I really need to do what I did here and put a push-pull in here, and then have this be a 1x2 drawer. Why am I not doing that? I already have the 1x2 drawer. All I need is the what's in here? Ejector? Yeah, I just need a pulling upgrade. Out of sticky pistons. Then we put the dense iron plates there, and we put the regular iron plates there, and it'll automatically do that for me. Let's get my key. We just want the quantity key, because that'll tell us what we're dealing with. I should end up with 64 of these plates. Oh, wait, no, never mind. Wait, why didn't I end up with 64? I must have used some of them on something. I don't know. Well, whatever. Alright, and I'm wearing my hazmat gear, so we'll pull out my plutonium. And RTG. We'll just make as many of these as I can, which will be 10. That's good. 10 will be a good start. The plutonium I'm actually going to dump into my ME system, along with the rest of these dense iron plates. And I do have an 11th RTG there. Let's get my alloy and start making turbines. So this takes these, which takes these. So if I make 64 of these, that'll be enough for 8 turbines. That'll get us 8 turbine rotors. Which will get us 8 turbines. Or it would if I had all the components necessary. We just need some of these redstone iron wirings. And why? Out of the iron tubings. Oh, nope. I got it. Okay. We're good. Now, let's come over here and start building this thing. So, kind of want to do it against the wall. We're going to do that. We'll have the gas turbine controller here. We're going to have the fluid intake, say right here. Fuel air mixer. Gas mix compressor. Medium voltage emitter. We're going to put right there. We will need some ender fluid conduit. That is not going to be enough. But thankfully I just made some more vibrant. And we're going to run this over. Connected. Insert. Ethanol. Power. 4,000 RF a tick. Now, the ratio for converting RF to EU is 4 RF is 1 EU. So this is capable of outputting 1,000 RF a tick. Or 1,000 EU a tick. We only need 128. We don't want to blow anything up. So, I think I actually want to have this pointing down. Like that. Let's get some glass fiber. And we can see that we are now able to emit medium voltage. I do have all of the nasty out of my inventory, right? Yes. There we go. Now, pop down the industrial electrolyzer. Pop down this reinforced stone brick. And cross your fingers, no boom. No boom. We're good. Alright. Now, we just need a way to get our bauxite. Let's see, can this be upgraded? I wonder. It looks like it's got upgrade slots. But I don't know. I might actually want to put a second emitter on here for something that, well, no, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Okay, let's worry about bauxite. Bauxite is going to be a little bit of an issue. Because, if you look in here, I've only got 101 bauxite. Not much. We take a look at the uses for bauxite. I can macerate it into 2 bauxite dust. So I'm going to need a macerator on this line. Let's go ahead and make one. Oh, no iron plates. You know what? I wonder. Give me a minute, guys. I'm gonna have to cut the video. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. Let's see here. What was I doing before that? I don't remember. Oh, yeah. Macerator. Need a macerator. Which means I needed iron blocks. Which I was going to try to make in here instead of out there. Let's see if this makes any difference as to how long it takes to actually produce a stack of iron blocks. Doesn't appear to. Wonder why it doesn't take me... I wonder why it takes me longer times to craft blocks of... I don't know. It's weird. We'll just wait for it. And wait for it. And one of these days... There we go. Pop that into the block cutting machine. Give it all the overclockers. And macerator. Basic machine casing. I'm curious as to whether or not it's smart enough. It is smart enough to use those circuits. Awesome. I don't have any transformer upgrades. No. Gonna need 2. Okay, which means I need the 2x insulated gold, which means I need gold cable. We'll just make a shit ton of it. By shit ton, I mean a total shit ton. Out of rubber. Let's fix that. Okay, and 1, 2. Wrench. Get my IC2 wrench because I actually want the macerator to be the first thing on this line. So. Wait, I can't wrench this? Does it have its own frickin' wrench that I have to use? A rock cutter, nanosaber, jackhammers, chainsaws, omni tool, steel drill, wrench. Figures. I was gonna say, don't tell me I don't have any bronze. Why does everything have to have its own frickin' wrench? Okay, before I plug this thing in, I need to break that out. Macerator goes there. You get 2 transformer upgrades. I actually probably should put transformers on this thing just to be safe, but whatever. No boom, no boom. Good. Next thing in the chain is the industrial electrolyzer. Then we're going to have probably a few more industrial electrolyzers. Let's see, how many of these do I want to have running? I think I want 5 of these running. So, we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then this one, we're going to have another extractor. Which means we're going to need 2 more of these transformer upgrades. And you. 4 of you. To get 1 of you. To get 1 of you. No power line yet, so extractor goes there. Transformer upgrades go there. Run the power line. No boom. No boom. Good. I'm always so worried when I plug these things in that I'm going to have screwed something up and it's going to explode on me. Okay. The next thing I'm going to want to do is I'm going to want to get my packing tape out. So I'm actually going to move this drawer. This drawer, if I'm going in the right direction, this drawer I'm going to put up here. We're going to need some conduit here in a minute. Actually, we're going to need some conduit now. Grab our item conduits. And we're going to attach a conduit line like this. Now, the last thing we're going to need for this is some cells. Well, it's not the last thing we're going to need. We're going to need some other things also. Okay, that's tin. So we'll get a stack of 64 of these cells. We're going to put that in there. Okay, and the one last thing that we're going to need is, let's see, do I want to do this with a chest? Don't know how I want to do this. I could do it with a chest, or I could do it with a couple drawers. I think I'll just do a couple of drawers. Spruce, birch, jungle. Because we're going to need a place for our outputs to go. So, you are going to extract on green, always active. You are going to be in out. You're going to insert on green, extract on brown. Okay? These are going to insert, these are going to be in out. They're going to insert on brown and extract on blue. Always active. You, always active. So that's going to deposit the bauxite dust in here. These will be set up the same way. This extracts on blue. This is going to insert. Or this is going to be in out. Inserting on blue. And extracting on purple. Active without signal. These are going to insert on purple. Just like that. I will want to put some overclockers in here. I'll make some more overclockers off camera. Oh, lag spike. Ow. Let's see. We're going to want probably 6 in here to start. That is going to allow me to process this much faster, and this will get started. Ooh, this is having a hard time keeping up. I might need more MV emitters. I'm going to need more MV emitters. Because these things can take packets of 128. As long as I don't feed it a packet higher than 128, I'm good. So let's get a few more MV emitters. So we'll need some more LV transformers. We'll need some of these. I guess I'm going to go with 2 to start. Do I have any coils? Of course not. Damn it. Oh well, I have the ability to make coils though. That's not a problem. No. So 2 LV transformers. Like I said, 2 LV transformers for 2 more MV emitters. We'll attach this one here, this one here. Pop this dirt back down. And I should be able to connect these and still not have any problem. So we're currently burning about 1.4 millibucket a tick in order to power these machines. This, meanwhile, is producing what I need it to. Why did you get that? Because the extractor is busy. Oh, I also need a place for this stuff to go. Okay, you're extracting on blue. I need you to insert on blue. There, that's what I need. Because this stuff needs to go in here. I'm actually going to need a second extractor. And the empty cells are going to have to be extracted on purple. And I'm going to need a way to insert them back into here. I'll probably have to run a line outside. Let's go outside for a moment. And we'll disable this. You are able to insert on purple. That should allow me to get the empty cells that are processed in here back to here. Appears to be working. Let's get a second extractor. Actually, I'm probably going to want to set the extractors up over this way. And have the extractors specific to a certain type of cell. Or actually, I guess I can use item filters. But yeah, I'll have one item filter to input hydrogen cells and one to input compressed air cells with two different ones. And then I'll overclock this stuff to make it more user-friendly. I need my keys. So we can lock these. That way I can see what's going into them. That's good. Let's get another extractor. This episode's going to run long, but I don't care. I want to get this done on camera. We're going to need one more of those. And we'll need 4 of these to get one of these. Two of these. 2 of these. Break that. Break that. Actually, I didn't want to break that yet, but that'll be okay. We'll put the dirt in. Put the dirt right there. Attach the extractor there. Transformer upgrades. Hook it to power. Put the reinforced stone brick there. I need some filters. So, on the insert line here, we're going to filter hydrogen cells. Only allowed to input hydrogen cells. On this one, which I haven't connected yet, but let's do that. Let's see, input on blue, extract on purple. Compressed air cell. In you go. And extract purple. And that should work. that should allow me to get all of the empty cells back into there. Outputting titanium, outputting aluminum, bauxite into there, which we're out of bauxite at the moment, but yeah, that should do it. All I need to do is put some conduit facades on here after I get everything connected, and we should be good to go. I'll want to put some overclockers in these in order to speed them up. Let's just steal a few out of my... recyclers. Most of these aren't running half the time anyway. Because this thing is choked. Alright. 2 for you. 2 for you. Okay, you are extracting on purple. Always active. Okay, that's going to put the cells back in here. Good. It works. Alright, that's what I needed to see. Okay, this episode has run very long, so I need to call this one here. Thank you guys for watching. This has been Night Dagger with episode I don't even remember anymore of Age of Engineering. Off camera, I will finish this part of the build. Get my 5 electrolyzers on. I'll probably make some more overclockers and get this stuff overclocked. If I need to, I can always add more MV emitters here and have no problem with power. So, yep, this appears to be working. And I'll need to get some bauxite going into here, which I'll probably just set my mining machine up on a bauxite vein, power it up, and stick an ender chest on there to pump all of that into there. So, I'll do all that off camera though. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you later, peeps.